Well, one thing that we didn't mention, Killer M. He's gone.
He is.
Yeah.
He was not on the list that I was given.
He was not fired, and he was not released, which is the same thing. I think he quit. Do you think it was because you, Mr. Glunt, and myself, Mr. Tomer, were hot on the trail and knew that he killed Marcus Williams?
That has to be it.
Or maybe he's going back up to the front office to focus on being the new owner.
I don't know. But what I do know...
And so is Katsumoto Jobe.
Now that was someone that I wanted to see. I would hate to call one of those matches because I'm sure I would get tongue-tied. But you hate to see him go. But you love to see who comes in.
Yeah.
All these, Winnie, Bob Green,
Gene Side,
Uriah,
Hot Stuff, Jason Hotto,
William Cody, and his wife.
So, Showdown finally begins with a standard one-fall triple threat match. I don't know how this man is standing. Psycho McCullough versus the American Hero versus... Who's this guy?
The Electric Shane Simon. And there really isn't a whole lot to know about this guy.
I heard he's a musician.
He debuted in 1998.
Wow.
And so he's a 10-year veteran of the wrestling business, and he originally wrestled under the name Volt. So this guy...
He sounds electric.
He's very electric, and this guy lives by the motto, if you didn't have to work for it, you don't deserve it.
He sounds too good to be true. Which is why I'm going with the American Hero. I like him.
You don't think the American Hero is too good to be true?
No. He's an American Hero. He almost beat Biggs Tomsini.
I pick Psycho Prince of Darkness McCullough.
Oh, what? Really?
Yes.
No, I thought you're hyping up Simon over here. You didn't go with the Electric?
I just know who he is. Doesn't mean I think he's going to win.
Oh, alright. Well, who do you think's going to win the next match?
I am going to go with the White Knight, Johnny Freshman.
As am I. The White Knight will slay Prodigy. And then Justin St. Clair, the king of the Renegades, perhaps getting fed his opponents, leading up, keep him fresh, keep him healthy for that big world title match at Payback 2. Who's this guy?
Honestly, don't know, don't care. Justin St. Clair wins. What I want to talk about is the next match, and that bastard Megaton is back in RCW.
No, he's not.
Yes, he is. Look at that motherfucker. That has to be him.
It is him. Spinning Image. He changed his name. He must have found his father. Oh, happy days.
So the Nankin Bomber.
The Nankin Bomber
apparently found Mr. and Mrs. Nankin.
Clearly.
That has to be it.
And maybe that's what Daddy's profession is. He's a bomber.
And now all of a sudden, he comes back, and he wants to beat the fuck out of his brother.
He should, because he didn't go with him, and he's always trying to keep him down. Scorch is going to die.
You think?
Yes.
He's going to die.
Going to die.
Okay. I mean, I obviously picked Megaton.
Yeah. Megaton, that bastard Megaton wins. Then James the Fire Blaze, if he can, what?
I hate James Blaze. That's all.
Oh. Well, yeah, so do I, but I bet 40 Ounce hates him even more than we do. We know that for a fact.
So James Blaze continuing in the Axis of Anarchy gauntlet from week to week.
Basically.
And 40 Ounce.
Next week has to be Big Tomsini.
40 Ounce is going to beat the living hell out of James the Fire Blaze.
You heard it here first.
And he couldn't have planned for this one.
No. And hopefully he wasn't partying too much. So we'll see what he can do. And I think this one's going to be, if not more, a message to our champion here and there. It's his tag team partner. And, 40, he's trying to make Rory know, welcome to my block, I want a title match. Motherfucker.
I can't disagree.
So, Big Tomsini gets the next matchup against Genetic for the Outlaw title.
I'm going to go with Biggs.
Really? Against the greatest Outlaw champion?
A lot of momentum.
He does have a lot of momentum.
Compared to Genetic, who 3 weeks ago, it was in a casket.
Yeah, in a casket. I'm going to go with Biggs, too, just because he seems to be on a roll.
He hasn't lost a match since losing the RCW World title to Rory
Really?
Blaze.
Is that a fact?
That is absolutely true.
I did not know that.
I mean, the competition hasn't been that high since. He hasn't faced an opponent the caliber of Genetic. He did face 40 ounce, but I'm going to throw that out the window because of what took place
I
beforehand.
thought that may have been match of the year. Match of the month. Okay, I'm sorry.
Oh, fuck it. It's match of the year.
Okay, if you say so. This match I'm really excited for, yet very worried at the same time. Joseph Steele. He finally defended the television title last week. Did it successfully, but I think he's going to lose. Golden Scorpion's undefeated.
Yeah, fuck that drunk guy.
What the hell are we waiting for with the Golden Scorpion? What is he doing? He's keeping me in suspense. We have H-E-L. What happened to the rest of the clues? It's almost like the Golden Scorpion quit.
I don't know. Maybe H-E-L were the only letters. Maybe they stand for something. Maybe it's
an acronym.
An acronym, yeah.
I don't know. So then we move on to a standard one-fall singles match. Who booked this match? Wait, Jesse the Light Cameron. This is the wrong Tom Cini. He has a bounty out on Biggs. Why the hell is he facing Machiavelli?
H-E-L. Hell?
We moved on.
We did?
Yeah.
Oh. To what?
We're currently talking about Jesse the Light facing Machiavelli instead of Biggs.
That makes no sense to me. He has a bounty on Biggs. Why is he going to go after Machiavelli?
Well,
Who signed this match?
I was playing dumb earlier. I spoke to Machiavelli, and I know that Machiavelli called out Jesse the Light.
Is he standing up for his brother?
He is. He said, Jesse the Light and the Sledge, they've been busy cleaning house at RCW and getting rid of all the dead weight. And Machiavelli says, you know what, I thought I told this guy to stay the fuck out of my way, and here he comes messing with my brother. I got this. I'm going to handle this one. Worry about Genetic.
Very admirable.
And Machiavelli, I think he just gets a bum rap. He's a stand-up guy.
Well, I think you know him a little better than I do, so I'm not gonna be one to judge that.
I don't talk to him too. Yeah, so who do you got, Jesse the Light or Machiavelli?
I'm gonna go with Machiavelli.
Really?
I think he's looking to get back into a title picture. I don't really know how being Jesse the Light is going to do that for him.
I think it'd be impressive. I mean, Jesse the Light's disposed of not one, but two world title contenders. So easily this would at least put Machiavelli in the North American picture.
No question. My question is, why is Jesse the Light Cameron settling for the Outlaw title?
What do you think he should go for?
I think he could go for whatever. He took out the Southside Creep. He has to be going for the world title.
I also think Machiavelli's going to win. So Jesse the Light, you lose. I think he still has a match against Biggs.
Probably so, unless Biggs loses to Genetic.
Good point.
Here's my question for you.
What's that?
Do you think Jake Slade will win his match?
Yes.
All right. Well,
absolutely.
Then let's move on.
Okay, standard one-fall single match. Xavier Zen and Sanders, twice nightly. Non-title. Who you got?
I'll go with Twice Nightly.
I'm going to go with Triple X.
Twice Nightly's pissed.
I don't care. Jake Slade has to be pissed. Jake Slade is going to dispose of whoever the hell he's facing, and then he's just going to come out to the ring and retaliate and take out Twice Nightly because Triple X can't win by himself.
So
Triple Threat helps out the Triple Threat.
So Kelly Tomsini and Jake Slade get involved in this match.
Yes.
Okay. All right. Well then, I'm going to change my prediction to Triple X. I didn't take all this interference into account.
Exactly.
I apologize.
Then another non-title match, so it's a very anticlimactic showdown. The uncensored champion Rory Blaze facing Jacoby James Jackson. The man just lost the North American title. Why does he get a promotion?
Well, there's something called winning by losing that goes on.
Didn't that happen the last time he lost the belt?
I think so, yeah.
What a weasel.
Because just like, after you lose the lowest title in RCW, so naturally you should be thrust into the title picture of one of the best.
Makes sense.
You know,
I never thought of it that way.
it actually doesn't make sense. And sometimes I feel like at the time that happened that RCW was being run by a bunch of teenagers. That's how I felt.
Wow.
You hate to see that happen.
You do hate to see that. But Rory Blaze, he's lucky this is a non-title match because honestly, his wins aren't that impressive, and I think he's a paper champion.
But he is the man who ended the Rising Star title reign of one Jacoby James Jackson with a headbutt.
Oh, wow.
So based on history,
unify the belt?
Yeah, it did.
With
the Outlaw title that Rory
Blaze
Blaze held.
Something.
Yeah, exactly.
Huh. Well, let's stop talking about the man and let's talk to him.